Indigo aircrafts had to make emergency landing earlier this week after one of their engines stopped working mid-air. While one could make it to its destination Mumbai, the other aircraft had to make a U-turn shortly after it took off from Kolkata airport. Both the aircrafts landed safely and joined a fleet of Indigo planes that have been grounded so far because of engine-related issues. The two aircrafts, like many others in Indigo's fleet, were using the same Pratt and Whitney engines that were at the center of controversy for some time. Pratt and Whitney is among the top 3 aircraft engine manufacturers in the world. Of late, it has been in the news for complaints of faulty engines from both aircraft manufacturers and the airlines. India's biggest commercial airline, Indigo, has already grounded around 33 planes because of pending maintenance and shortage of spare parts from P&W. So, how is this impacting the Indian aviation sector?
Who bears the brunt of this is folks like you and me, the traveling public, the consumer. Today in India, we have almost 120 aircraft grounded because of Pratt and Whitney, and that's a concern. This has got to do with an India versus Pratt and Whitney, because when the consumer suffers, when tickets from a Delhi-Bombay ticket, which used to sell for 6,000 rupees, now sells at 60,000 rupees, where do you want people to go? And it's us as the Indian citizen who's being pained by it.
Earlier this year, Go First also blamed faulty Pratt and Whitney engines for its bankruptcy. It alleged that because there was no supply of engines from Pratt and Whitney, the company was forced to ground around half of its airplanes, which led to huge revenue losses. Responding to Go First, Pratt and Whitney said the airline has had a long history of missing its financial obligations towards the US engine maker and dismissed the claims. The latest engine failure was attributed to a contamination of the metal used in the manufacturing of the engine. Pratt & Whitney's parent company, RTX Corporation, said it is aware of the engine snags and will revoke the faulty engines for inspection from airplanes across the globe. Complaints around Pratt & Whitney engines aren't a recent development, as both Indigo and Go First have been experiencing engine snags for the past few years.
So there are two issues. The previous issue that has been going on since 2018-19, related to main gearbox, related to low pressure turbine, and related to vibration, and the recent one which happened just now in July itself. Now this issue is related to possible microscopic cracks that have developed due to the metal that they have used in developing high pressure turbine discs of engines.
Back in 2019, the Indian Civil Aviation Regulator had ordered the two airlines to take stock of some of the Pratt & Whitney engine-powered aircrafts that were facing in-flight shutdowns. So is there a way to resolve this?
We need to have aggressive, radical steps on the table. The government needs to step in, hold Pratt & Whitney accountable, bring them over to India and question them about this and tell them that, and make it clear to Pratt & Whitney that our airline industry, our aviation industry is suffering because of you, and you need to find a solution or take these engines back, give us brand new engines or give us some other engine and pay for the retrofit.
The grounding of more than 50 aircraft has also stoked concerns around the dearth of parking space at the Delhi airport in light of the upcoming two-day G20 event in the national capital. Industry experts contend that the only solution is a complete replacement of the defective engines. For now, it is not only the airlines but also the consumers who are bearing the brunt of flight shutdowns.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She has ambitions of becoming a brand. Business Standard.